Quick and easy repair today. Do you have a sun visor that just won't stay up? It just droops down. It's super annoying. It's like in your line of sight. Well, we're going to replace that. It's a common issue with this QX56 QX80 Nissan Armada, the second generation platform. So super simple. First thing we need to do is remove this cover. You could get some plastic pry tools, flathead screwdriver. Honestly, that's probably the hardest part of the job, is getting this thing off without damaging it or breaking it, but you just need to pry under it carefully to release it. There you go, that's what that looks like. I just got a pick in here, worked it around, and then this little plastic cover will come off to reveal just two T20 Torx screws, so you can remove those. Okay, and then you just pull this out. You might need to give it a little bit of a firm yank, and then there's just one wire harness. You just push right there on the end of it, and that will release it. It'll just fall right out, just like that. Your old one is out. Now we can install the new one. Okay, so for your new sun visor, you could get one like a genuine factory one, but they're going to be like $200. So instead, I went with this aftermarket one off of Amazon. I'll link it in the product description below. And the color, everything looks really good. The mirror setup is just a tiny bit different. It has the light up top rather than my original one had it on the side. No big deal. It still has the extension that comes out. So it looks good. The one difference or downfall, I would say, is that this cover that goes on the end of this to cover up your screws does not fit perfectly. The shape, look at that, especially up top there. You see how it's not a perfect match? So what you could do is you could take like a utility knife and trim the sun visor portion back, and then maybe you could get this to fit on a little better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the part that's towards the middle of the vehicle, this side, I'm gonna have that clipped on. You see how the two teeth are over the bracket, and this back part is over the mount, I guess I should say. And then this part, the part that's gonna be up against the pillar that no one's really ever gonna see, that part's not gonna be perfectly aligned. And I feel like that cover will stay on there. But just in case, what I'm going to do to make sure that doesn't just randomly fall off is I'm just going to take some, like, you could use whatever. You could use double-sided tape. You could use Velcro. I've just got some of this like sticky putty, like office supplies for hanging up papers on the wall. I'm just going to take some of this, put it on the underside of the cap, and I don't know why I keep dropping that in there. I'm just going to put it on the underside of the cap, and then that'll just help keep it there. No one will ever know, no one will ever see it. Okay, so installation is just the same in reverse. Reconnect the wire harness, tuck all the wire back up in there, put your two screws in and tighten them, and then just gonna get that cap fitted on from the inside like I talked about. And there we go, all done. This side here is a little loose, but mine was always like that for a really long time. That's actually just a problem with the retaining clip. I need to replace that. I don't have a great way of pulling this out. It's kind of like a one-sided clip that pushes in and then it retains this holder. So all I'm gonna do is I'm going to pry on it with like a clip removal tool. This is kind of a brute force method, and it's gonna kind of probably break this old one, but that's okay. I have new genuine ones in hand. The last one I did came out in two pieces, because there's like an outer part and an inner part. You can kind of see it starting to separate, and so I'm just gonna fool around with that with the pry tool and a flathead screwdriver, and then we're gonna be replacing it with the genuine thing. I'll link to these in the description. All right, so I pried on that, and then the outside portion came out, and you can see the inner portion is still in there, so I'm going to fish that out with some pliers and a flathead screwdriver. Okay, so here's that inner portion that I was talking about. Got that out, and now with the replacement clip, you can see it's got these one-sided catches on every side, so you just push it straight up and it will engage, and that's all there is to it. Now, oh yeah, it's definitely way more solid. Yeah, I like that. It's that easy. Again, I'll link to the sun visor and the genuine clips in the video description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.